Good night. I take it I'm your closer, so I'm the favorite person tonight. It's going to be hard following Kathleen, but I'm going to do my best. At Allstate, one of the things that we have created is vital communities, and we created it as an action plan in order to assist our employees in participating and partnering with different community service initiatives in order to give back. Now, you heard Patrick mention today giving back, and you'll hear that from me quite a bit tonight. I'd like to thank Ben Tarver, our Vice President, who played a role in establishing the partnership between Allstate and Street Law. He played a significant role, along with Deborah Foster, in also allowing our corporation to play a role in touching the lives of young adults, as we have been able to expand our Street Law to move forward to 14 additional staff council offices across the nation. Now, our General Counsel, Michelle Mays, emphasizes giving back, playing an active role in the community, making sure that you make a difference for your actions and your time, making an impact. I will tell you that as a representative of the Chicago Staff Council, we were fortunate enough last year to be allowed to make an impact, to partner with Street Law, to partner with the Illinois Department of Children and Family Services as we played a role in touching the lives of youth in transition. Now, youth in transition, you ask yourself, what's that about? Well, as Sig mentioned, youth in transition is where we were able to work with youth in the foster care program to allow them to learn things that they needed to know in order to move forward in terms of life in regards to emancipation and independence. Allow them to know the things they need to know through that transition. It lasted approximately 3 months, and it was a great experience. It was quick. Felt like nothing, no time had passed at all. Through our partnership with these young adults, we were able to get feedback from them so they could have ownership as far as which particular topics we need to know will help us make that transition into adulthood and into emancipation. We were able to then stay within scope and cover topics such as how to buy a car, how to get a loan, how to rent an apartment, how to stay in an apartment. When we first started, I went there and did the first presentation, and I was there with my director, Joan Gilmore. And I know Jill Cummins was recognized earlier today, and Jill knows Joan. And you're looking at the kids and the young adults there, they're looking at us, and I know going through their mind, they're like, who are these suits? And you know, what can they do for me? But I will tell you that from 5 minutes after we did the icebreaker, and thanks, Deborah, for showing us how to do the icebreaker, but from 5 minutes after we did the icebreaker through 8 weeks later when we gave out the awards, we formed a bond with these kids. They appreciated the care that we put forth in making the presentations, and I still remember one of them telling me, hey, you know, we thought this was going to be boring, but this was fun. So it really says a lot in terms of the training materials that we had and whatnot. Participation in this project for me was fulfilling, personally. Growing up in Southeast Dallas, I didn't really know much about the law growing up, and I was fortunate enough in high school to go through an immersion program similar to Street Law for 4 weeks. And that program allowed me to recognize that there's something out there beyond my small cocoon. That is, if I put my head down, and to use a word that the kids use, and grind, stay out of trouble, I'll be okay, and I'll be in a good place as far as the law, and develop a passion for the law. Now, the ability to come full circle with that now and play a positive role in allowing youth to be able to make that transition and look back and say, did you make an impact? I feel I've made an impact. Now, one of the other things I wanted to kind of highlight is I don't remember the presenters that allowed me to know about the law through that program. But they made an impact on me. They made a very positive impact on me. So I'm hopeful that 10 years from now, 15 years from now, one of those kids, they won't remember my name, but they will remember the impact that I made on them. Everyone on our team was just excited to go through this process. I still remember one of my employees telling me, Gerard, you know, community service, when you're having fun and you don't even realize it's community service, that's a good thing. I will tell you that in regards to the kids, and I keep saying kids, they're young adults, I don't want to get in trouble, we learned as a team more from them than they took from us, okay? I'd like to thank Street Law. I'd like to thank Deborah for the great training and the training materials and allowing us at Allstate the opportunity to give back and make an impact. Thank you, and congratulations to Street Law on the 40th anniversary.